James William Hardis. I was actually getting a loan to buy my very first car by myself. So I was sitting in a loan office. It was just silent. There really wasn't too much going on. You probably heard a pin drop at that moment. Disbelief that what you was watching was actually happening.
Elizabeth Savris. I was in chorus in high school. We were shocked and we were worried, and I think there was talk that maybe Charlotte would be next because it was a banking city. Nobody could really believe that it had happened.
Daniel Savage. I didn't believe it at first. I was upset about it. I mean, it was a horrible thing. I'm sure it raises awareness on defense capabilities of America.
Jim Kluka, Lake Wales, Florida, in a business meeting at a church. I didn't think it was real, except when I went into the office, I noticed that the secretaries were all panicking, and they just turned the TV on. And so we actually watched right after the airplanes hit it. And we were just in shock. And I went back to the business meeting from the office and told all the other men in the meeting what had just happened. And you could hear everybody just gasping. They just couldn't believe it was real. And we finished up our meeting quickly and went home to go watch the television news to see for ourselves what was happening. Yeah, once we realized it was a terrorist attack, a bunch of us just got together and prayed. Prayed for safety, and of course nobody knew if something else was going to get hit. So there was kind of a fear of any major building or facility, and all the airplanes had stopped flying, and so there was a lot of nervousness and panic. But what we did is we just quietly got together and just started praying that God would protect our nation.
Michael, the way America's sense of safety, about being safe here in our country, that now somebody's come over and taken that from us. So now we have to be on guard more all the time.
My full name is Joshua Tilbert. I was in my 7th grade chorus class. My teacher told us something happened in New York City. We didn't really get the full detail. And after school went over, was done, I usually drove the bus to my aunt's house. And it was me and my cousins. So we finally got to our aunt's house, and then we saw on television that image of the smoking Twin Towers, and that's when we realized something was wrong. Young at the time, I didn't understand the full effect of what happened. I do know that it was like a lot of people's lives were lost. I can remember the image of my aunt crying in tears over these thousands of lives lost, and realizing that our country had been attacked by someone from another country. That will be our big memory for our generation.
His name's Rob Henry Glenn. I was at my house, at my mom's house at the time, 2001. I was going to Tech, and I had a 10:30 class, I think. And I got this friend, Aaron Stanley. He's out in Wisconsin. He actually is a little spastic, a little high-strung normally. And so it was about, I'd say like 9:20. I can't remember exactly what happened. But I get this call from him. And it's funny, and I mean, I can't even make out the words he was saying. Just spitting, we're being attacked, civil war, it's war. And I probably was on the phone 2 minutes for the laughing about it. I thought it was a joke. And I turned on the TV. When I turned on the TV, it's on the second plane hit. I thought it was a replay of what happened. And it was actually when the second one hit, when I turned it on. And that's kind of like how it all started. So I guess school was out like that. Unbelief, terror, didn't know what was going on, kind of knew something was changing. It wasn't really meant for us, it was meant to show how it's meant to show their power, but I don't think, I was a little pissed. I think it was more direct to our government than it happened to our people.